Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're in the Arca Menards series, like always, here at IRP. We are not going to be super fast here. They are running somehow in the 6s. That's the fast I've seen so far. I've seen like the low 7s by Justin and stuff like that in my last practice, but I've gotten into the mid 9s is my fastest lap, but I don't imagine hitting that consistently in a race or anything. We are not going to be very fast, so I'm just hoping that we don't wreck. We can just survive this race. And go about our day. It's week 12 and last week of the championship points, if you care about that stuff. I don't usually pay too much attention to that. I know like Div 1 I'm in like 28th right now, and I don't imagine getting any more champ points from this week because I don't think it's going to be a great one for us this week, but we're going to do the best we can. I'm qualifying here. Okay, messed up turn 1 on lap 1. Went a little bit too high. I got on the brakes and it just got loose. But you want to be kind of right around those dotted white lines for like a qualifying lap, which is really odd. Because I would think like all the way up by the wall is the quickest, but I was watching Justin and them run, and they run right by those white lines. So I'm going to try to do that second lap. 23.1. Take it a little easier, get down here. Just roll it with the throttle a little bit. Try to get on it on exit. It gets very loose on exit as well. It's very terrifying. But you don't want to get too low on the track by any means. Oh god. Yep, that lap's not going to count. Yeah, we hit the wall, so that sucked. I tried pushing it there off of turn 4. It just got loose on us. Really trying to get on throttle off turn 4. Just get as much as we could out of it. And it just started breaking loose, but won't do that in the race. Hopefully, knock on wood. Just got on throttle. I was hoping to save it, and then it just kept going down, so... We are the slowest out of the qualifiers. That sucks, but hopefully we can keep up some pace, be like 9s and 0s, but we're not going to be super fast. I know that, so hopefully the race goes pretty well for us and we don't end up wrecking. So I'll bring you guys back and get ready to take the green. All right, we're starting all the way back in 22nd out of 24 cars here. At least we're in the back and... hopefully can dodge the wrecks up here. But we got all the normal guys up in this race today. They got a mid-6. That is crazy. They are absolutely flying. I don't know how the hell they're doing that. Like, I don't know where they're getting that grip and everything. But yeah, we got Gavin in here. Hopefully we can do well. We're both starting pretty far back here. I think even if I would have completed that second lap clean, I would have gotten right around his time. So I really would have gained a couple spots, if that, if anything. Hopefully we can have a decent race. Waiting on everyone to join up. Looks like a couple cars up there are missing. But IRP is a tough track. Just flat tracks are not my thing. I'm really bad at them. Like New Hampshire, really bad at New Hampshire. That track I hated with a passion always. Not burn off the right rear. Yeah. There might be some guys getting loose off these corners and spinning out, who knows. And hopefully we can gain some spots doing that and just trying to keep the car straight. But we got 50 laps. Try not to go a lap down, but with the speed difference that they have in first compared to what we have back here, and we're only running 22, 23 second laps, like, I think I'm going to get left. Especially back here in traffic. But we'll see how this goes. You have a fast pair if you need it. It's a D-class race, but no cautions. So hopefully we don't wreck. That's the main thing. And we'll see how this goes. But if you guys rode IRP this week, let me know how you do. Very tough. And also I'm doing my hosted truck race this Friday. If you guys want to join it, it will be the trucks at USA. 100 laps. No, there will be cautions, and it would all just be under like iRacing, whatever like cautions they throw and stuff.
Does it feel like the car is a lot skewed than normal?
I feel normal to me for the most part.
Oh, it's the Twisted Sister, baby. She's skewed.
I don't know. I like all that stuff.
I've never noticed it before until like now.
It's not any different than normal to me, at least for the Arca cars. But yeah, running that Friday. If you guys want to join, come on in. There'll be like 40 people max, I think, that can join. Top 24 make it on qualifying. Top 10 from qualifying will get inverted. Should be fun. If you guys want to get any practice in on it, just take the...
man, we We could
Just take
literally-
the gateway set and change the gear to like 5.0. I'm pretty sure that's all I did, because the gateway set works pretty decent. So if you want to get any laps in, that'll be the best way to do it at all.
You're right here, buddy.
And we should be able to make it all the way on fuel for that race, because you're not going to have any tires to go change either, which should be fun. Waiting on the leader. Truck is in, or pace car is in, I should say. They're going. We're really waiting. Oh, God. 14 blinked immediately. That's scary.
Outside.
And we'll just see if we could try not to wreck here. Take it easy these first couple laps. Guys being aggressive. We're in the back anyways. Ooh, somebody's in the wall. That is Joe, it looks like. He might have gotten hooked into the wall. That sucks. Oh, God, he's losing it.
Two right outside.
Sorry, guys.
You're all good, man.
28.019.
Everybody just split you. You're fine. You didn't overcorrect it into the whole field. Well, there wasn't really much of a field behind you. Just gonna do our best though to not wreck the car like we did in qualifying. Once you get a few laps in it though, I feel like it's a little easier. It doesn't get as loose as easy, but we're just gonna mosey on around right now. Because the 24 and the 16 have kind of been pushing it, getting loose and stuff, so don't want to end up in a wreck with them. Don't know what the fast line is completely here. I know like that middle line in qualifying was really fast. If you hit it right, I know that's what Justin and them were doing. But I don't know if like this very top lane, like this is the fastest in the whole race, or if it's going to burn off your tires more. I have no clue. Don't know if that middle burns off your tires more. I literally know nothing. IRP is a track I don't have a whole lot of laps on in any car. Like the last time I ran it was the trucks when they were here like a month ago or so, probably.
Outside.
And before that, I couldn't even tell you the last time I was here because I can't even remember. Joe's already a lap down behind us. I guess he went into the pits, got his fast repair, and got back out here. Gavin seems to be doing just fine up there. I could see his red scheme with the white and red lettering on the back. He's like 4 cars in front of us.
Oh, my bad.
I think Derek might have gotten into somebody in the pole. But everybody's just basically in line running this top line right now. Everybody's just running up here. It's all about whoever makes a mistake and everything. But passing is going to be very tough unless somebody makes a huge mistake like what was happening earlier. Clouds are starting to come in. We might have a little bit more grip for a little bit. Oh God, don't overdo it though. I had to get out of it real quick or I was going to lose it just like we did in qualifying. 16 is getting very close to that wall. 24 is pulling really far down on exit, which can get you loose quite easily. 24 is trying to throw a slider on the 16. He's going to get rear-ended. Save it. Yeah, he saved it. Good save. That was terrifying. 16 did not check up for that.
That was my fault. Just tried to give him a slider.
Yeah, he was clear on it. 16 was not trying to cross him over.
Isn't that the second time you've done that?
Was the 24 the one that caused the first one with
Well,
Joe?
him running into my ass, huh?
Not 100% sure. Didn't really see what happened to Joe 100%.
24.
Don't
I thought I
know.
was there, but you like fucking just like floored it.
Yeah, I think the 24 was clear. I think he was. The 16 should have tried crossing back over. That was more like a dirt race incident where the guy behind doesn't check up and just runs into the back of the next one. The 16 is pushing it so hard. I could see him sideways. I could see his tire marks on the ground and stuff coming off these corners. But we lost so much ground trying to check up for the 24. But it was either that or wreck into them. And luckily we were able to hold off the 22, which he fell to the 24 already. Try not to get too low on exit because it will get loose like that for the 16. I keep thinking he's about to lose it. His right rear is going to be gone by the end of this race. So we might be able to make some moves towards the end of this race if people keep destroying the right rear like that. I think the 16 might fall back even further. Because I think I've gotten loose like once really bad so far, and that's it. Not really pushing it all that hard because I'm not very fast. I want to run a couple tenths faster than that per lap though. Because I think I could run like a 0.1, 0.2 consistently. 16 grabbed the wall there going in the corner. That messed up his entrance line. Try not to run into him if he gets in the wall. I think we're a little bit quicker than him. And the 24 is starting to catch us from behind as well. He's faster than us as well. It's all just getting by people. It's very tough to pass. Got on the gas a little bit too hard there, so the 16.
23.611.
Really want to get to his outside, but I don't think that's going to work. Don't think that's going to happen at all. I'm going to have to wait for him to really make a mistake, which he keeps getting loose. But he's definitely slowing me down. The 24 is catching us. So I honestly feel like we could be faster than the 24 or like same pace speed as him. But I think the 16 is just a little slower, but it's hard to pass. Like he's not much slower. He just, we get to him in the corner and it's just hard to make anything happen. Get to his bumper, try to make him make a mistake, basically. But I don't want to wreck him. Got loose on the entrance there, went a little bit too deep. '24 is definitely catching us though. Not sure what he's gonna do. 16's in the wall. Not for long enough for us to get around though, unfortunately. Got Joe catching us as well, but he's a lap down, at least one. Don't know if he's only one lap down or a couple. But having to go to the pits and even just getting your fast repair might put you 2 laps down.
Outside. Still there.
See if we can make this pass here
Outside.
on this lower side.
Still out there.
16, you have to give us some room, dude.
Still there.
Okay. 16, you're an idiot. You're just a complete idiot. That's it. There's nothing more to that.
Clear. Clear, clear, good job.
We were getting by him clean. I could have dumped him multiple times, and dude just wants to turn us, not give us any room.
I saw that one coming.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be clean. I did my part.
Yep.
27.79.
Because I got under him clean, never touched him.
15. This car is just not right for me. I haven't driven one of these things in so long. Once I got that outside angle, I had to cut the wheel too much. And
Yeah, you just came down into onto us off the corner. It's literally plain and
Hey,
simple all it was.
16, was that a good slider I did early? Just gave it throttle, trying to get back from outside, or what? What was it?
I think he just ran him over.
I just want to know so I know I could do it to other people if it was clean or not. That's all.
See if we could try to get back by the 22. I think we're quicker than 22. Luckily, we didn't go completely spinning from that wreck, but it's definitely going to make us go a lap down a lot easier.
0.92.
I had this middle lane working right there. I don't know how much damage our car has right now from that happening to us. Because we could be in 20th. Instead of 22nd. I think we can get back to 21st though. But like you could see, we're just pulling away from the 16. Like he was burning off his right rear a ton.
I don't know your lap time, 19.
5-3.
He burned off his right rear a ton and then was just trying too hard to hold his position and gave no room to us. We literally were just running this white line, and he went up, came down, and just hooked us. That's plain and simple what happened. Knew it wasn't going to be easy or clean with the way he seemed like he was racing. Because passing here is very tough, but it's easy to get loose and stuff off the corners in these cars. It is what it is. I knew this race was going to be a rough one for me overall.
Settle in, let's get a rhythm. One way
Settle in, get a rhythm. We're halfway through this race. Do you think we're not settled in and getting a rhythm?
No. Oh, yeah, it was.
Trying to get by his 22 car. He's getting good runs off the corner, though. Trying to make this middle lane work so I can get inside of him and get by him. Can't hear chat. But he responded when I said something about it not being clean and I did my part. Okay. Sure. I don't believe that one bit. He probably muted chat after that. Oh, Joe's only one lap down, actually. I see it in the top left. Surprisingly, he's only one lap down. Oh, I'm in the wall. Got Derek and Paul racing for the lead. They're only a couple tenths off each other. They're right on top of each other pretty much for the lead. So when they catch us, I do not want any part of that. Definitely don't want to mess with the race lead.
You guys downshifting?
I would be super shocked if they downshift. Oh, that's the wall. Yeah, we have a 4X from the car contact with the 16. Wasn't sure if it got us a 4X or a 0X, to be fair. Didn't pay too much attention in the moment when it happened. But we're not really getting any wrecks here, which I'm not shocked by. Top split's always real clean, but the last couple weeks we've gotten some surprising wrecks. And if anything, this track was meant for it. Like, this track was primed for having the wrecks and stuff, so I'm kind of shocked we haven't had more. There went the 16 car. He's gone. He went lap down, and he's like, nope, I'm done with this. So Joe will at least get a spot on him. That's good. And we're most likely going to finish 22nd, it seems like, because I cannot get to the 22 and get by him anymore. 20 solid laps. It'll be like 19 actually, because we'll go a lap down here, probably 10 laps, I think, because they're catching us a good bit. But I'll just pull to the bottom, run the very bottom in the corner, so I'm like way out of their way. I don't know what line they want. I don't know if they're going in the middle and then moving up, what it is, so I do not want to be any way in the way. But I want to keep up with the 22 the best I can, if not try to get by him before the lap car or the lead lap cars come by.
24.109.
Slowly reeling in the 22 again, but by the time we're getting to him, the leaders are going to be to us pretty much. And we'll see how hard the 22 races those top two leaders. I really don't want to screw with them. Let them race it out. They're having a good race, it seems like. Because Derek started second, Paul started on pole. So I'm wondering how Derek got by. I think he might have gotten into him earlier, or Paul said he was sideways, something like that. I remember him saying something on the chat. Just doing our best to not wreck this thing, basically.
24.069.
Yeah, it seems like the leaders are running right in this middle for the most part. It might be drifting up mid-corner and then coming back down, like diamonding it in a way. They might be. Like, they might be going in super deep, kind of diamonding the corner and everything. It's an interesting line, but this track's always weird to me. It always has been. Yeah, they're getting to me quite quick now. Oh, they're wrecking. 24 cars wrecking all of a sudden. Random. That'll give us a spot. I'm just going to show I'm running the bottom for them. Well, that'll get us up to 21st. Try to stay out of these guys' way. Don't want to push up off the corner or anything.
Outside. Still outside. Clear.
Let them race it out, and maybe I can learn a little bit off of what they're doing. It's not going to make me any faster at this point, but can kind of see what they're running if you guys can replicate it. Yeah, they're going in, kind of drifting up, and then diamonding it like I thought I saw in the mirror. Which is quite interesting.
Inside, inside. Still inside.
Try to stay outside on the 24 there.
Derek, take it inside.
And the 22 wants them to take it inside. So he keeps up his speed and ruin their corner in a way. Which they're not getting all the way out to the wall, so it's not that bad, but like on the 5 car, just really hurt his exit there. Because he had to stay more inside to the 22. We got more lead lap cars catching us. Like 2 seconds back.
24.147.
This thing does not want to rotate. If I would have put the brake bias further down, that'd probably help us out, to be honest. Yeah, getting all the way down there is not helping anything. Kind of just want to let the 24 by.
Outside.
Because he's a lap down. I don't have to worry about him.
Clear outside if you want it.
Then I can just let other guys by. Because I knew we were going to be a back marker this week, but it wouldn't have been nearly as bad if we didn't get wrecked by the 16. Would not have been nearly as bad. Not sure what happened to the 24 either. I don't know if he just lost it going into a corner, or if he like hit the wall. What happened to him? Yeah, these leaders are catching us probably in like a corner or two. I'll drop all the way to the bottom again and let them by. There's a lot of them together though, so I think there's 3 of them all on top of each other.
24.
But we're a lap down, so we're really on lap 44 right now. Yeah, it's just tough to pass. You can even see all the leaders. They're just in a line following each other. Hopefully next schedule, we can do a little bit better. We did pretty decent in the middle of the season this year, so I'm really happy with how we did.
191.
I think we'll stay probably about 28th, something like that in the points. Oh, terrible corner. All right, I'm just gonna go bottom, give that to them.
Outside.
Just get out of the way of all these lead guys.
Still there at your door. Clear.
Justin is behind us now.
25.60.
Then Coy, I don't recognize that name. And then Nick's behind him. Yeah, I think our right side might have some damage, but I don't physically see any in the front right corner. I don't see it that bad. But it is what it is. We'll go back and see the incidents after the race. I don't think there's really that many. Probably a few guys getting the wall and everything like that, which is normal for a track like this. Because I got it pretty decent in the middle of the race. By myself. Trying to see how these guys are running. They don't go as low as the top 2 guys were. But they're still trying to get that diamond effect through the corner. It got loose on me. I actually pulled a 10th there on Justin. How? I don't know. I'm running a little bit better these last couple laps, I guess, since I let those 3 by. Either that or Justin just chilling where he's at because he has a big gap behind him.
2 more, let's go.
Don't know about that one, Chief. Actually, yeah, I think we only have 2 more because we'll finish when we get to lap 50. So yeah, that's right. Doubt any wrecks are gonna happen. There really wasn't a full wreck the entire race besides the 24 spit it out.
1 more.
Because the 16 and I, we wrecked into the wall, but kept going straight, never spun out. Joe, I think he got put in the wall, and then kept going and went and got his fast repair. So like these top split races are rough. If you end up in any sort of trouble like what happened to us, it's hard to make up positions because everybody's so fast. Battle for third, fourth,
Good
and
one, man.
fifth
That was
right in
fun.
front of us. Ryan trying to get the
I'm,
inside on
I don't know
Andrew. Does
about
not
you.
get
I'm
that.
a little sweaty. A little sweaty right now.
Yeah, they had a tough race up front. Still 3, 4 tenths up
Absolutely.
there. Good run by them, but we finished 21st. It is what
Once
it
I
is.
clocked the
Probably
wall
gonna lose
early, I was
some
like, oh, I'm
I
done.
rating, which is fine. Get out the
Good
car.
race, Jordan. That was fun.
Get out the car and see the incidents in the race.
My wheel popped off coming out of turn 4.
Oh, Jesus. His wheel popped off? That's
geez.
rough. All right. Did we really have any damage on our front side? I don't really think so. It looks pretty clean for the most
That's
part.
a really good lap around here on fresh tires.
Whatever they ran in qualifying. Yeah, our right side looks actually pretty clean overall anyways, so don't know what the hell happened. Like, for all that. I think our tires are irrelevant compared to theirs. 73.89.
84
So,
right rear.
same as
Oh my
Nick's and
God.
stuff, but that's crazy. What was Derek's? Because I know he had 86. He had 78 on the front right. How? Like, I guess that diamond line really helps. And 84, 81, Jesus, that
I
was
had 86
really
in
good.
the right rear.
That's nuts. But ours is kind of irrelevant at that point. But let's go back, see the incidents that happened through this race. Right off the start, we'll see anything happen. Go to far chase, kind of see a little bit better. Oh, Joe put himself in the wall there, got loose, and then nailed the wall, destroyed his front right. You could see it bent out there, and it popped out right there. That sucks. It sucks when you get stuck in the wall, and then he got a little bit loose. Then the 16 car, he was getting loose a lot. I thought he was going to really nail the wall, and we were going to get by him easy earlier. That, unfortunately, did not happen. That would have saved us a lot of headache. 20 car got loose. Paul and Derek, this is for the lead early on. Yeah, he got the wall. I think Derek was saying something. Maybe he thought he didn't give him enough room. He gave him plenty of room. Paul got in the wall like he said. Was this the 16 in the wall again? Barely? Yeah, down the front stretch. And then this was the slider by the 24 who cleared him just enough. And the 16 either didn't see it coming or something. I don't know. But we had to check up and lost a lot of time for that. Justin gonna clip the wall going in. What happened to the 24 though? I'm so confused. Like later on we'll find out, I guess. He got the wall there. 16 car was kind of just like destroying his right rear for the longest time, and we were getting by him clean. We really were. I think we would have really just pulled away from him. Probably would have gotten away from the 24 as well for a while. 10 car, Andrew getting in the wall. 16 car, this was all right in front of us. He was just sliding it in. Yeah, and this is all what happened. Like we were just going around on the inside just fine. 16 pulls down on the exit, clips my car, and then just loses it. Kept turning left, and then took us all the way to the wall. We really didn't hit too hard, surprisingly. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's just real unfortunate for us, because I want to see, like, the in-car, though. Because, like, he just pulled down mid-corner. Like, we're side by side with him. He just pulls down still, and then loses it, trying to get on throttle too hard because we're on his outside. Because, like, at this point, he should have been pointed more straight, and he just stayed on throttle too long. And that destroys our race, pretty much. And I don't think really anybody else got into each other. Jordan's in the wall there. 6 of JP and Gavin on the inside. JP pushed a little hard. Gavin gets by him. Where does everybody else finish? I'm interested. Nick got up to 8th. Good run by him. Gavin went from 13th to 10th. The other Gavin went from 19th to 14th. Good run by him. Way to move up like that. Kyle went from 17th to 17th, so he stayed right where he was. Something happened to JP for sure. He went from 5th to 18th. We might see that here sooner or later. Don't know what happened to him. Maybe he just kept smacking that wall too hard, or last lap, maybe he destroyed the wall and was just real slow on the final lap. I don't know. 23 up in the wall. This is what happened to the 24, I think. Maybe? His lap 33. I think it's a little too early still for all that. Don't know what happened to him. 23 coming down on the 14. And luckily didn't wreck him. Kind of put himself in the wall, which was better. As he should have at that point. Jordan's up in the wall. I think that's Larry is in the 3 car trying to get by. And I think that's Nick in front in the 11. 12 of Ryan up in the wall. Was this Nick in the 11? Yeah, that was Nick in the 11. So where was he running at? Oh, Nick got all the way up to 4th. What the hell happened to him, actually? Because he fell back to 8th. So he was having a good race. Something happened to him. Something must have happened to him. I don't know. Once it got dark, I think people started pushing it real hard, trying to get the grip in the car, and it just wasn't completely there. JP's all up on the wall. Larry and Nick. Larry gets in the wall slightly. Yeah, this is where he's already back in 9th, so... is that Nick in front of him? I'm so confused. Yeah, that's Nick in front of him. Who was the car I was looking at earlier, then? It's the 10, not the 11. From back here, it looked like the 11 to me. That's what happened. Okay, never mind. Nick did not go from 4th back to 8th. Never mind. He just had a clean race there for the most part. And this is the final lap and everything. Jordan said his wheel came off. And that's why he went straight in the wall like that. That makes sense. Everybody was pushing it real hard there right at the end. 20 car putting the block on the 14 to get, what, 15th? That's the yikes. That was right behind the other Gavin, at least. But good run by a lot of guys. We just had a rough race, which I figured was going to happen, but it is what it is. IRP is tough for us. I knew it was going to be to start with, so it is what it is. We finished 21st, last race of the season in week 12 in the Arca series. Had a good season overall. I'm happy with how it went. I can't wait to do it again next season. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. Probably going to lose some, but that's all right. All right, results in strength of field just under 4K. There was a lot of people registered for it, like 90 something. We had 4 different splits. We started in the very back though. I had a terrible qualifying, lost 49 out of that. It is what it is. Hopefully we can gain some back. I think this week is at what, Darlington maybe on I don't know if it's the trucks, but I know NASCAR is Darlington, so that should be fun. And I have no league race this week. That's why I'm doing my hosted race. So we will be running that on Friday instead of my league racing, but it's a good run by a lot of other guys. Gavin moved up. He was able to gain some. The other Gavin moved up. He was able to gain some as well. Nick finished pretty well for his number gained as well. Derek's super fast, so I'm not shocked by that, but Paul was right on his ass the entire race, so good race by them two. Happy I didn't interfere with that at all. That or like 3rd to 5th, or yeah, 3rd to 5th, because I was in front of Justin there towards the end. So they were just super fast. Flat tracks are just not my kind of thing. So try to get better at them for next season, do the best we can, and just move on. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.